Yo, what's going on everybody, it's your boy KAIO and I'm back again this time to give you another One Piece video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my top 10 waifus in One Piece. I haven't really got a One Piece top that has just the waifu on it, so Android 18 from Dragon Ball will do. I mean, you know, she was my childhood crush, so yeah, even though she's from Dragon Ball, still a waifu representing for the video. Anyways, let's actually kick into my top 10. At number 10 we have Viola. For me, Viola is an amazing character. I think she'd be a fantastic wife. She's one of those people that you could just go do some Spanish dancing with. You know, she's got the rose and like the way that she looks, like the color of her skin kind of has that sort of, you know, Spanishy type look, and obviously the dress kind of gives it away, the heels. Yeah, it kind of is like, I don't know what the sort of dance, I just call it Spanish dancing because I don't really know what dancing type it is, so maybe you guys could let me know down in the comments. But I guess it would be something like, you know, Hisoka's theme from Hunter x Hunter. That would be the sort of dance, really, that sort of Spanishy type. And at number 9 we have Taishigi. Now of course Taishigi is a marine, so her job is to go against the pirates. It doesn't mean that she can't be a waifu, because she is. She's a very beautiful woman. Don't usually find like any attractions like with girls with glasses, but I think Taishigi's like the exception. She is a little bit annoying, I will say that, but there are a lot more annoying characters in One Piece and any other series for that matter, so she's really like quite high up there in terms of like annoying but not that annoying, if you get where I'm going with this. You know, she's a swordsman, or sorry, not swordsman, a swords lady, so I think she'd be, you know, very good at, you know, teaching, so I think that would be quite fun. Yeah, I think she would be pretty loyal as well, considering even though obviously she's with Smoke, obviously not like that, but you know, she with his group, you know, I think she'd be very loyal, so I think, yeah, she would actually make a perfect waifu for anyone, you know, within One Piece. And obviously there are people who like to put her and Zoro together, some people don't like that. So at number 8, this is where it started to get a bit tricky, because I've got Stassi at number 8, and although we only saw her at Whole Cake Island and we saw her like in Stampede, not during the film but she was there in the credits, and we've sort of seen, it might be the outfit, I think it is, it's like the whole fishnet like stockings type, and blonde's not usually my thing either. I don't really have any attraction to blonde people. It's weird why I actually picked Stassi, because although she's part of CP0, we don't really like her that much, if you know what I mean. Like, not saying she's horrible, I think, you know, as I said, she's a pretty lady, but I don't really know like how she could be a waifu, if you know what I mean. Not saying she can't, she may have a nice personality, well, towards the Marines and everyone else it would be a nice personality, but towards the pirates it wouldn't be. And obviously because we're on like the sides of the pirates, to us she's basically bad, but she's not. So yeah, I guess that's the only way I can explain it. I think she'd be great. I don't think she'd be horrible. So Stassi at number 8. At number 7, I'm going to say Hiyori, aka Kuromasaki, whichever way. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, why would you put Kuromasaki or Hiyori? Of course, you know, there is the whole thing about her taking all the money from rich men, leaving them poor. Would she do the same thing to you? Would she be loyal? When you first see her in Wano, you're a bit like, oh yeah, she's very beautiful. You can see why, like, she's the leading lady, most beautiful woman in Wano. Yeah, I can understand that. First you'd be like, I don't know, you know, she seems to be a bit like, you know, I'm just going to take your money and, you know, you can go off, you mean nothing to me now. But then when you obviously get to know the character a lot more, obviously anime only watchers, you won't know this just yet, but, you know, and obviously there was a spoiler there as well. Basically, she's that character, you kind of see a bit of change and you sort of, you know, get to know her a little bit more, and you know all of her backstory and what she's about. So I think that she would be very loyal, especially considering who her mother is and who her father is for that matter as well. I think she'd be one of those people that I think would be a very loyal wife. So yeah, I'll give props to her. I think she's kind of on that same sort of line as Taishigi and Stassi, because yeah, there's not really much to go on. You kind of just sort of put things in your mind, but I think out of the 3, I think she probably would be the best one personally. So yeah, lovely blue hair as well, I like that, very beautiful. And yeah, she's at number 7. Now we get to number 6. This is gonna cause a big fuss with a lot of people watching this. Now I'm just going to say this, bear in mind this is my opinion, of course people are going to disagree because obviously they love this woman, and you're probably going to be like, why have you got her at number 6? It's because I literally just prefer the ladies in front of her. I like them more, sort of like their personalities more. Now this is a character I do find pretty annoying, but you can kind of see why, because she has that trait. So guys, here we go, I'm going to drop the bombshell here. At number 6 we have Boa Hancock. Yes, oh my god, why, Kyle, you put Boa Hancock at number 6 and not in your top 3 or top 5 for that matter? Yes, she's at number 6. Originally, I did not like Boa at all. Like, I really did not like her. And then I saw Stampede, and she hit different in Stampede. My god, did she hit different. Might have been those leg shots, and the way she's just standing there, and the way she just tilt her head, like when she's talking. Yeah, it was very nice. But as I kind of looked like over her character, she's very OTT, but I think she'd make a great wife because she cooks a lot of food. But I think that would be fun, because, you know, I do like a little bit of cooking myself, so it'd be nice to sort of, you know, be nice to be in the kitchen as a team, you know, cooking together. The thing is, it's just the way that she comes across. I understand it's just Luffy because she hates other men, but Luffy's that sort of one exception to the matter. Obviously, she wants to marry him. Even though he's rejected her twice, she's still always going to have that love for him. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's why I put her at number 6. So she's got a pretty cool personality, I guess. She's, you know, she's hot. That's the whole point of her character. She's supposed to be like the hottest character in the series. But yeah, unfortunately, she's at number 6. If you guys have her at number 1, number 2, or number 3, that's your decision. But for me, nah, number 6. So now we get into the top 5. And at number 5, we have Vivi. Of course, we have wanted to see her for a long time. We saw her during the Reverie arc, and obviously before that. It's just been a long time since we've seen her. But she is another person that would be loyal. Of course, she is the daughter of Cobra, who is the king of Alabasta, and where she's that sort of character in general, being the princess type, you know she's going to be loyal. You know that she's going to be that one person you can always, you know, trust. I think she'd be fun, as I said, like with pretty much every single woman on this list, they would be fun to cook with. And yeah, I think that she is a character that probably will most likely get paired off with someone at the end, and probably will be with someone very, very important, depending on who that might be. But yeah, she's my number 5. At number 4, we have Koala. Koala is by far, probably out of all of these girls, she's the cutest. Maybe my number 2. Yeah, maybe my number 2 might be the cutest. She's probably on par with number 2. But another girl who's loyal, and most likely, well, we'd know that she probably will end up with Sabo. I think that's pretty much set in stone, that they're sort of like the pairing, the item, and Sabo would be a very lucky man. I'm just going to say that now. And I love her outfit. Fire hires, another thing I share in common with another friend. Both have a thing for fire hires. I personally prefer white fire hires, he prefers black, but it's just one of those things, you know, what we prefer really. But yeah, I think she'd be hella fun as well, sort of, you know, fishman karate. That'd be cool, seeing what she can do, even though she would kick my ass. But you know, just one of those things really at the end of the day. But I think she'd be yeah, I think she'd be one hell of a wife. So yeah, props to Koala for making it number 4. And now we get to number 3. Number 3 and number 2 were very, very, very hard to choose between. I've been going back and forth. I've been like, this person going to be here, or is this person going to be here? And they just kept switching. They just kept switching and switching and switching. Number 3, I have placed Raiju, Sanji's sister. She was pretty much, at first, the only Germa 66 character that I actually liked. Yonji and Niji were a bit, but I ended up liking Ichiji the most. Out of all the boys, Ichiji's my favourite of the Germa. Like, obviously, barring Sanji, because obviously he doesn't want to be part of them. But if we're just taking into consideration just them out of the boys, yeah, Ichiji would be my favourite. But out of all of them, Raiju is my favourite character. And another person that would be loyal. She's very similar to Sora, which is obviously their mother. Sanji is the most like her, but I'd say Raiju is definitely a close second. Even though most of her emotions have been taken away due to the experiments and everything, but she still has that love for Sanji. She still loves him, even though that's her baby brother as well. So yeah, I think she'd be very loyal. I think she'd be fun. You know, just the whole poison thing, I'm not going to go into that. You guys can sort of take that as you wish, because you guys remember the scene with Luffy and Raiju. I'll just leave that there for you guys to work that out. But anyways, I don't think I'd get poisoned, or would I actually just poison myself deliberately? You never know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys probably think the same thing, but I think, yeah, she'd be a very, very loyal wife, and yeah, I think she'd be really fun. So yeah, Raiju's at number 3, and also very, very fine outfits throughout the entirety of Whole Cake Island, I must admit. And I do want to see the Germa again, even though we might not see them at Wano, which is probably, yeah, then we're probably not going to see him. But I would like to see him again, probably during the end, and maybe to see what happens, like when the story actually finishes, to see what goes on with the Germa. But yeah, Raiju is at number 3. She was a very close number 2. So who is sitting at that number 2 spot? Who beat her? That is the one and only, our favourite Nico, Robin. Yes, Robin is sitting at number 2. She is definitely, I think, when I say this, especially like seeing the live stream that King of Lightning held as well, like seeing everyone. Robin was pretty dominant like throughout the majority of like people's voting. Like she was at number 1, and I can see why. She's smart, like book smart for a reason. I mean, some people would probably class her as boring because of like what she does. Like some people say she doesn't really have that much of a personality, but I think maybe in like a one-on-one situation, I think she'd be very fun. And she does have a bit of a personality. It's just when you look at her past and how bad that was, what she went through, the busticle, even leading all the way up to when she joined the Straw Hat, she thought, what is this girl all about? We get to Water 7 and his lobby, we find out everything about her, and it's just that one moment where I just wanted to give her a hug is when she was like, I want to live. And just Luffy being the best MC ever, just in my eyes, just screaming bring it on, and then just getting Usopp, well, Sogo King, to shoot, you know, the flag. And yeah, I think she would make a very good wife. I think, yeah, hence the reason her being at number 2. So yeah, Robin is at number 2. So at number 1, it is her birthday. Well, at the time of this recording, this girl I've pretty much loved since the first episode. She's been through a hell of a lot. She is the navigator of the Straw Hats. She was beautiful in pre-time skip. She's beautiful even now, like with the longer hair. It is Nami. Nami is my number 1 waifu in all of anime. It used to be Android 18. Like I said, when I was a child, when I saw this woman, she was my anime crush. And then I got into One Piece and Nami happened. But don't worry, Android 18 still got the number 2 spot, like in all of anime. Anyway, Nami, a lot of people say, you pick Nami over Robin because Robin looks like she'd be the more loyal one because of Nami with her stealing and everything like that. But we know why she stole. She pretty much stole because if you remember back in pre-time skip when we got to the Arlong Park arc, we see what she went through trying to get all the money so she could save her village. I do get memed upon from one of my friends. He dogs on me all the time for her saying that, you know, she's basically would sleep with anyone, and like he just loves to rub me the wrong way with that. But I do the same thing to his waifu anyway. So it, you know, it takes 2 to tango, so I'll give it back to him. It's fine. Anyways, so yeah, with her story, we know she collected a lot of money, and just seeing the way that even though she kind of stitched up the Straw Hats at first, she pretty much joined them afterwards because she wanted Luffy's help. Obviously the famous hat situation where he takes his hat off, puts it on her head while she's crying. Then Luffy screaming that she's always going to be his friend even after everything that's happened. And then she's pretty much been with him since then. Well, pretty much since the start, but officially around that time. And yeah, I think she'd be great. Like, she's very fashionable. She loves her clothes. Pretty much her and Robin kind of have the same sort of similar style. It's either usually like a skirt or a nice dress or anything really. It just depends on their mood. But, you know, both of them pretty much look great in everything that they're in, especially their current Wano outfits. Hell yes. I think personality-wise, she's great. I think looks, she's definitely the most beautiful woman in One Piece and everything, like I said. And I think she'd be down to have a lot of fun. Not that fun. I'm being serious here, guys. Like, I know you guys are going to take some of this the wrong way, but I'm saying in general, I think she'd be very, very fun to sort of like just do anything with. You know, you could eat tangerines with her, you know, since that's a big thing. You know, if anything like is bad weather, she can change the weather. She's powerful. She's very strong-minded, smart. Everything you can think of in one woman is in her. Like, for me personally, she's just everything. So you got personality, brains, and looks as a bonus. Nami forever will be my number 1 waifu. Even all the other series that I've watched, that includes Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, even though it's just Machi. Naruto, same thing with that, even though they've got some fantastic women in that. And same thing with Dragon Ball, really, as I said, apart from Android 18, but as I said, you know where I stand with that. So yeah, out of all the series I've watched, pretty much, yeah, Nami will reign number 1 most likely forever until the day I die. And even probably after the day I die, probably still be the best. So yeah, that is my top 10 waifus in One Piece. With that being said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below, who are your top 10 One Piece waifus? I'm very interested to see what you guys put as your number 1, your number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more One Piece content and some other series that will be coming, because there is a new series I'm just doing in general, so look forward to that. Hit the notification bell so you guys do not miss any of those videos. So until then, see ya!